Vegas predictions.
Pittsburgh Steelers at home this week for some Saturday action on a 3-game losing streak, taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, who come in on a 3-game winning streak.
The snap's good, the hold is good, and the Bengals have come back to beat the Vikings in overtime.
Both these teams understand the Santa Claus. Each of their St. Nick's has slipped off the proverbial roof, having to hand their keys to the sleigh to someone else. The Bengals think they got themselves a Tim Allen, who delivered a little early Christmas miracle last week.
Browning, looking, pressured, throws it deep, and the ball is caught by T. Higgins at the 1-yard line. And it's actually called a touchdown.
Okay, T. Higgins deserves the credit on that one. Wow, nothing but respect. Anyway, I don't know if Jake Browning thinks Denny's is an American institution, but I do know the Steelers are facing a more refined version of him compared to when they first met him a few weeks ago. And it wasn't that Browning was bad then. Week 12, his first ever NFL start, he goes 19 for 26, a touchdown, a rating over 95, flashed plenty of signs that showed he knew what he was doing.
Browning, fake it, flip it, catch made, sample, bangs into his own man for the touchdown.
Cincinnati did not win that game, though. It was their last loss, Pittsburgh's last win. Steelers took a defensive battle 16-10.
Looking left, throws that pass, intercepted at the 15-yard line.
Pittsburgh didn't put up many points, but Kenny Pickett put up 278 yards on Cincinnati, a season high, one of his better 2023 outings, and there's a chance he returns this week.
Pickett's back, throws it down the near sideline. That's Pickens. He pulls it in.
Even with Pickett putting up that big game, only 16 points, though, Pittsburgh hasn't been able to score 19 points in 5 straight games now, the last 2 with Mitch Trubisky at QB, who had Steelers fans feeling like Billy Bob Thornton found their Santa suit. 2 interceptions last week, only 1 touchdown, a sub-70 rating, only 169 yards.
Flings the ball, you see it, the feet aren't set, tries to flip it out there, goes high, easy interception for the Colts.
If Pickett can't go, I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? A couple days before Christmas, just get Rudolph to guide the sleigh. Clearly, it's that time of the year. It should work.
Turning to their backup quarterback, benching their starter in the final 2 minutes of the game and saying, try to go win it.
Look, whether it's urinating tree, chiseled Adonis, P. Daddy, or Deb at QB for Pittsburgh, for that matter, they will be facing a secondary that has been giving up big yards through the air this season. Over 250 per game on the year, 8 yards per attempt. That's not good. And neither is giving up over 12 yards per completion. In their latest loss, they gave up over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a rating near 100 to Nick Mullins.
Pressured again, throws it off his back foot, caught. It's caught by Addison. He's going to go all the way in for a touchdown.
Yes, CTB, you are what they call a difference maker. Who Dey knows. Now, Bengals did pick Mullins off twice. That's their defensive strength. They have one of the highest INT totals in the game.
Mullins pressured again, and he gets dropped by B.J. Hill. Did he lose the ball on top of it? The refs say yes.
And they sacked Mullen 3 times. Trey Hendrickson, 1.5 of those. 15 for the year now, has a half a bag or more in 12 of 14 games.
A really good job. I've said that Darisaw has held him in check, and for the most part he has. But right there, Hendrickson goes up the field and past the quarterback, which is usually a good job by that offensive tackle. Mullins looking to find space. Hendrickson comes away with the sack.
Pittsburgh's run game has been non-existent the last 2 games, but Najee Harris and Jalen Warren will not only be looking at a run defense they both fared well against when they squared off in Week 12. It's one that gave up 132 yards to Tyson Chandler on 5.7 yards per carry last week.
Hand off to Chandler, spins, and he is in.
Pittsburgh's own run defense doesn't come in feeling very cheery either. They gave up 170 rush yards to the Colts, 5 yards per carry, and they were facing Indianapolis's 2nd, 3rd, and eventually 4th running back option.
Nice to be able to have your third back come in and make some big plays for you. Zach Moss has been great. Goes into the tunnel after that touchdown. Trey Sermon, nice job there, hitting it off tackle.
So cue Joe Mixon, right? 4.7 per carry last week. He scored.
Takes the hit from Cincinnati, Ivan Pace, and barrels in.
Joe Mixon stays up off the ground, reaches the ball across that goal line, running through him, angry as he gets into the end zone.
Only 10 carries, though. Mixon isn't the one Pittsburgh's defense should be worried about. Bengals are still chucking it more than toking it. Browning leading Cincinnati back to victory last week on the back of a 324-yard outing.
Browning flush, throws it downfield. The ball's caught by Boyd. keeps his footing inside the 30, tucks inside the 20.
Have to keep tabs on Jamar Chase's status. He left last week
not
hurt.
playing.
His
He didn't
absence
play
was
it.
pretty big.
Has Chase wide open, and he makes the one-handed grab inside the 25.
All we gotta do is shut down
But
T.
still,
Higgs.
Browning has completed over 70% of his throws since stepping in. In the last 2 games, he's played the Santa role to a T, making sure all his pass catchers get something. Tried to drop a ball on 12 different guys last week.
Looks, throws to the end zone, Higgins touchdown!
Browning did get bagged 4 times by the Vikings, probably goes down a few more times this week with TJ Watt out there. He picked up 2 more QB takedowns versus the Colts, has 16 on the season.
Minshew kept it, and TJ Watt is saying thank you.
Watt's play, though, last week didn't translate to good pass defense. 3 touchdowns allowed to Gardner Minshew, no INTs, a rating over 120 allowed.
It's to Minshew to the end zone. Touchdown, Mo Alley Cox.
Only 215 yards, though. They dealt with their
Dodgy
offense
better
handing
not
the
come
Colts
back.
short fields 3 times. The season has 3 weeks to go. Mike Tomlin has to win 2 of 3 to keep his streak alive and a shot at the playoffs alive. Bengals are trying to hold their spot down. Fill the comment section with the kinds of beef that can only be cooked up by this rivalry. We shall fill the screen with our panel of 10's picks. Merry football season to all, and all a good night.
A lot of people don't believe in us. Okay. Take note of that. Yeah, let's see how you score 11. 14, 13.
That's ludicrous. But I got you. Hang on. Like a good
Okay, guys, so not that many people believe in us. I see why, but that just makes this fight even harder. I'm just hoping without Jamar, I know other than the middle section of our linebacking crew, is Keanu playing?
He could be.
He could be.
And hopefully Cam is out of concussion protocol.
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna have a good run defense. It's just those passing downs. And hopefully we get another crazy special teams play. Maybe from Calvert or maybe from Connor or something. Or wherever else. Or hopefully returning from Calvin finally. That would be great. And offensively, just smart football. That's all I want on the offense. Just play smart football, please.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything?
I think I'm set. I think we'll be ready.
I hope so. I'm tired of coming out of these games looking flat. We can't walk in our own home looking flat. That's not Steeler football. We start off with, if we get the ball first, we go down and score. You ready for your predictions?
I think I said. I have to check. I don't know. I think I said 28-20. That's my guess. That's my guess. I have to check.
My prediction.
No, I think I said. I'm gonna guess. I have to check. I think I said 30-27 OT.
Okay, you got an OT game.
That's it. I'll check.
All right. If not, we'll revamp on the review.
Mm-hmm. Which will be in 6 days.
Yeah. So, please remember that in the comments. He uses my third eye, I'd say.
Because it depends on the rain.
Yes.
At least it's not raining. That's good.
Everybody uses stick them on your gloves. Or if you're not wearing gloves, please hold them to the dang football. (17-14). I think it's gonna be a close game, depending on the weather, depending on how kicking is too, because I don't need Bozzy missing easy chip shots or easy field goals. We don't need that no more. 17-14. And hopefully we can just come out with a win and get ready for Seattle. Please put your predictions in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Pray for the Steelers, and we'll see y'all Saturday. Let's go. So, do say.